Hi, I wanted to share my experience with recovering a corrupted InDesign file I was working on with a very tight deadline. I had a 40-page book that I needed to wrap up and get printed in a couple of days' time for a big event. I had just about 90% of it done when my computer froze and I was forced to restart. That resulted in the InDesign file giving me an error code 5 every time I tried to open it. Because it was such a quick turnaround, I did not have a backup of the file yet, so you can imagine the frustration that caused. If you ever had an error 5 message before, you know there's really nothing you can do to recover the file on your own. You'd have to rebuild what you've lost, if you had the time to do that. But I discovered a service with Markzware that quickly takes the corrupt file and recovers 50% or more of it. Now that's great when you're in a time crunch like I was. I couldn't spend another 10 hours building the file from scratch. The process is super easy. You go to the Markzware recovery site, click on Start the Recovery. You'll fill out a small form and you'll pay an initial fee. And they'll send you an email right away to zip your corrupt file and send it off to them. It takes a couple of minutes. Now in my case, it was only an hour later that they got back to me with a downloadable fixed file that was about 85% intact. Now once I downloaded it, I opened it up and resumed working with the file. I did have to replace some images and fonts, but that took me less than an hour, which is nothing compared to having to rebuild the whole thing. The service is fast, the people are friendly, and really great with customer communication. The fee is absolutely reasonable and affordable. So when you're in a tight spot, as I was, it's really assuring to know you have this as an option to recover your InDesign file quickly and effectively.